We have just completed the 21-day fruit feast. So if you are interested in doing a cleanse, wanting more energy, feeling vibrant, having a taster of what this lifestyle offers, especially the raw living fruits, in particular the fruits, then join our next one. That's all on my website, rawliciousyou.com, to be notified of when the next ones are. So every other month we do the cleanses, and they are so good for our soul. So if you do want optimal digestion, if you want to get rid of your addictions, your cravings, you want to feel great, have a kickstart, a reset, then these are phenomenal feasts. And I choose the word feast because it's not about restriction. This is about an abundance of these fruits, and they're all fruits such as even avocados, such as tomatoes and cucumbers, but we really focus more, if you want that deeper detox, on the watery fruits like watermelon, mangoes, grapes, oranges, and we can have smoothies, juices. It's been amazing. I'm so proud of everyone that joined the feast. Our group is getting bigger. It's exciting. I have an app where it's all on, so it's a separate from any other social media, so you go straight in with full focus and intention, surrounded by a beautiful community, surrounded by the support and love, live calls with me. It's so incredible for our growth to be around others on this journey. It makes it so much easier, and if there's any challenges we're facing, anything that we're not too sure of, we can ask in the community, or they can go on the live calls with me. I've been fully raw vegan for 4 years now, done many cleanses. I've done 40-day juice cleanses. I've done lots of 21-day, 30-day fruit feasts. I have the experience and the knowledge to share with you, and I'm consistently ever evolving and learning this incredible lifestyle. I've seen myself transform. I've seen so many others, my clients, transform on this journey. So if you do want that support, check out my website, Rawlicious You. We're going to be doing an 8-week full immersion program soon. I'm really excited for that. But get involved with these little mini cleanses. We have 3 days, we have 7 days, so many that you can dip in and out of as you please. Just being around that energy, that support, keeps it at the forefront of the mind, so we know that we can always dip in, dip out when necessary, because I know it's a transition. This is a process, it's not a destination, and I just love sharing this lifestyle. I want you to feel your most best self, look your best all year round, feeling lean. I have workouts that help sculpt the body, stress-free workouts, those that even for beginners that are just getting started. We have more intense, we have recipes, we have meditations, breath work, so much that's going to help you on this journey, and you go to whatever you feel called to. So what happens when you ditch the processed foods, the heavy, denser foods? What happens to us? Well, emotionally, spiritually, physically, everything elevates. It's empowering, it's incredible. Imagine saying goodbye to fatigue, saying goodbye to the weight, the bloating, the gas, the emotional imbalance, the amount of ups and downs I used to have. I've shared many times of how I was so addicted to food, to numb, to escape, to distract, to sedate myself because of the uncomfortable feelings I was experiencing. Any time we feel sad, unease, most of the world use food. We use it like alcohol, we use it like a drug. It is in fact a drug. We see that clearly when those go on these detoxes, these cleanses, how addicted we truly are. But the power in these fruits heals from the inside. It heals the mind, it heals the ultimate body, heals us spiritually. We not only just work on the foods, what we're going to eat, we work on the deeper level. So I'm going to share with you the things we went through and how you can either do it by yourself or come in and join these feasts, and what you're going to experience. I offer above and beyond than most people, and they're with you every single day, supporting you, hand-holding, making sure that you feel your best, that you are in alignment. So number one is organize your kitchen. Make sure that things that you aren't going to be eating is out of sight, out of mind, as best as you can. You may have to allocate certain cupboards, certain fridge space, or even have a new fridge or another fridge that you can allocate where your produce is going to be, so that you are not seeing anything else. And those that you are living with, let them know what you're doing. Let them be aware that this is your time, this is investment for you, that it's crucial that they support you. If they don't, then they will have to work on our own inner game. But once you're fully embodied with it, others do support that. Maybe you'll have to look at the friendship, the family. If they're not so supportive, maybe there's something not quite there, or maybe they just need a little bit more information on this. Number 2, be prepared, like just organising your kitchen, but making sure that you know how far, where to get your produce, who you're going to go to, what the wholesalers you're going to use, what food you're going to eat. Have a list. We have all this set out for you in my app so that you don't have to think about anything, because that's what it's about. It's about this surrendering, letting go, and having the guidance and advice from others. So when we prepare for this, it can take a little bit of mental energy, but once you've got prepared, the rest is easy. So making sure that we know what we're going to be eating. Number 3 is stock up of as much fruits as you can get. And we want them all at different stages of ripeness. So choose an abundance. Don't restrict here. This is all about abundance. Abundance mindset, abundance energy, abundance of fruit. And have some in the fridge, some have on the countertop. Have them everywhere so it's easy accessible. Number 4, choosing the right fruit, like I just touched on. It takes a bit of time, but having different stages of ripe or unripe fruit so that you have days to last you, because you might feel that you'll be going shopping a lot more, but you can be prepared for this. You can go, okay, I know that's going to last me 3 or 4 days, so 3 or 4 days, I'll go shopping in 3 or 4 days, or I'll bring in unripe, and I know by the 5th day they're going to be ready. So always be thinking, what do I need? And this is practice. It takes a little bit of time to get into, just like anything. But once you're in that room, it becomes super easy. Number 5, back to abundance. So I really want to remind you that abundance is crucial in any part of our life. Not having a scarcity mindset. If that means you have to look, like I was saying about being prepared, look at wholesalers to bring your costs down, so buying in bulk, going at the end of the day to the supermarket to see what fruits are on offer. You can also work out some deals, get to know some people, ask in the groups. There's lots of ways that we can bring the cost down, but really we want to be in that abundant mindset. I don't expect you to be just willy-nilly buying anything and everything, but we want to have the already available fruit in and not having nothing in where we feel like, oh no, I'm starving, what am I going to eat? We don't want that to happen, especially in that first week, which is probably more crucial for most people, is making sure we have plenty in. And don't even be worried about what you don't use. Guaranteed you will eat it, but if you don't, give it back to others, give it back into nature. It has a cycle, this energy, this universe. If we give back, we bring back. Let's live in this abundant mindset and not scarcity. It's something I've learned for many years now, and that's why I've been able to do my rescue work, because people are like, I wish I could do that if I had lots of money. Or I didn't have a lot of money, but I made things work because I understand about reciprocity. I just know that you give out, you get back. And we don't always do it for that, but just trusting that we're always going to be fine and that I live in this abundant universe. Look around us, look at nature, it's always supportive. Number 6, get yourself a journal. If you're not a big journal person, write things down. It doesn't matter, you can write it on your phone, but really regularly check in with yourself, how you're feeling, noticing patterns. And this is where number 7 comes in, which is meditation, because meditation and journaling together is so powerful, especially after the end of the meditation, when you just want to get everything that come out in those downloads out on paper so that you can process it, because you get so many subtle cues and sometimes really strong downloads that we know are going to serve us and put us more in alignment, especially on these cleanses. The spiritual connection is super heightened oh my goodness, it's so powerful that you'll want that journal. Guaranteed have something set up. I've learned time and time again, even with myself when I never used to be a writer. I now know how crucial it is in part of my journey, because I start to see little patterns. And this is how I've learned all of these tips and tools, and how I've really mastered this lifestyle. Because this has taken me a good 8 times really to master the fruit cleanse. I know now the things that would help and catapult your success, so you can shorten that gap of failing. But like I shared in many videos, failing is definitely not a bad thing. Failing is good, and we should embrace that. But having a journal and a meditation practice is so key, so that we can write down our thoughts and these downloads. Number 8, with that, it comes along with a powerful, positive mindset. What we want to see is a growth mindset rather than a fixed. Now, a fixed mindset is someone that says they can never change, they can never do that. We want to get away from that mindset, because that is very self-limiting. So let's be careful with the words and what we are choosing to use on a regular basis. Now, awareness is key, and this is why the meditation is so powerful, because you'd be going through life just in this survival drift, as I call it. But now what meditation does is brings us in mindfully, consciously, intentionally through the day. How are we responding? How are we reacting? What are the beliefs that we have? So get them written down, and let's flip them, let's change them. My old beliefs that I used to have, to now I'm just like, oh my goodness, that's the change. That's where I see others really catapult their success, when they're aware of what they are saying. So have a conscious think, sitting down, journaling, writing everything down of your thoughts, your beliefs, and just flip it to a positive. So for instance, me, I was like, I'll never be able to be a fully raw vegan, or I would never be able to complete this fruit feast. Instead is, yes, I'm committed to my growth, to this feast. I know I can do it. It's very powerful. Choose words that are powerful, that are going to support you. Number 9 comes in with that, is the shadow work. The shadow work is the darker emotions that we feel, such as guilt, the shame. All of that comes in is okay. It's knowing that these feelings are fine. It's actually us not allowing them to come through, like when we suppress, when we try to escape with food, hide, sedate, numb. When we're doing that, we're not really feeling anything. So when we take those out, we can feel that we feel guilty or shameful. But once they're ahead, you can let go, you can release, and we have this releasing technique. This is part of the shadow work. This is work that is necessary. When we integrate it, that's where we heal. If we don't, like Carl Jung, the psychologist who has treated many, many thousands of patients, clients, on how to heal the dark parts of us, because we all have it. We can see it in the collective. As a collective in the world, we can see the darkness, and that's within us as well. When we're catching ourselves, when you're driving and sometimes I'm really angry at the person in front, either they're going too slow or someone's cut me off, something, or annoys me. That's within. That's what's in the world, and we can heal that, heal the world. I won't go into that depth, but we can heal our emotional body by saying it's okay and having some sense of humor to it, but also we can process, where's it coming from? Why are we feeling that? And it's okay to feel that. It's when we put in the extra, the shame, the guilt for longer periods is where it will keep us stuck and stagnant and keeping us on these addictions. So we work through that. Number 10 is community, being around like-minded souls that are living the lifestyle that you want, or becoming that version that you've dreamed of or that you want to embody. For me, community is key. I used to be a lone wolf. I used to do a lot of things by myself, but I found a huge shift in community and coaching from those that have been before you. Even if it's 1 or 2 steps ahead, being around like-minded souls really helps the process, helps us navigate that this is an experience that is sacred and beautiful. Having A support group keeps us accountable, and that is why I offer these feasts, this Rawlicious app and my coaching, so that I can guide and support you on your journey, because every body is unique, every journey is unique. If you are excited just as much as I am, reach out to me, ask me any questions, and I'll see you in the Rawlicious app. Be, feel, and stay Rawlicious.